Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys pretty much how to get better graphics and get better performance from your PC on any game that you're playing. For specifically today, I'm going to be talking about Warzone for all you people out there that play Warzone. Today, I'm going to be showing you the best graphic settings to get the best FPS and the best performance in general. So yeah, no more shenanigans. Let's get straight into this video. No more wasting time. By the way, if you are new, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. It'll really help out the channel. So I recently got a PC and I've been trying to figure out how to get the best performance from this. I've been doing research. I've been actually trying things out myself and settings wise and stuff like that. And there's a reason I'm on this screen instead of showing you guys the Warzone settings, so just stay tuned. We're going to be basically going through the settings for Windows 10, alright? You need to look at these settings first in order to actually perform better, and it really helps out instead of just going to the game and changing settings from there. You need to go to these settings and I'm about to show you, so yeah, let's get to it. So the very first thing you're going to do is actually go right here to the bottom left to type and go actually to your edit power plan right here. We're going to go to these settings real quick. Once you're right here, you're going to see all this shenanigans. Don't worry about it, alright? Go right here where it says power options. Make sure you click on it. It's going to bring you to this right here, and you're going to already see pretty much high performance. Make sure to click on that. It might be on recommended for you right here, balance, but make sure you guys actually click on high performance. Trust me, I mean, you're going to want the best performance, right? The best FPS. Put this on, you're going to be phenomenal. So boom, that's pretty much one right there. Easy step, right? So boom, once you're done with that setting, let's go to the next step. All right, so the next step of getting a better performance is actually going to control panel. So you want to search up control panel. I already have it right here. I'm gonna click on it. Click on system and security. Once you're on that, click on this little arrow right here and make sure to go to system. Once you're on system, you're going to see all this stuff right here. Don't worry about it. Go to advanced system settings. It's going to bring up this little pop-up right here. Don't worry about it. I know it's too much, but I'm trying to go slow as possible. You click on this, you're going to see right here where it says performance. It's going to say settings. Make sure you click on that, and this screen's going to pop up. For you, it might be set to like best appearance or something like that, or let Windows do best for my computer. But what you want to do is click on adjust for best performance, and then you want to also click on smooth edges and screen font. Once you click on those, make sure to click apply. I already have them, so yeah, just click on those two. Trust me, it's going to be the best. What that's pretty much doing is it's allowing your PC to not really run like stupid stuff in the background or even things on your desktop. You want to get out of all of that, and we're moving on to the next step. All right, so the next step we're going to do is go to your file manager. Once you're on your file manager, this is going to pop up right here. Make sure you go to where it says this PC and click on documents. Once you're on documents, go to modern warfare right here. Click on modern warfare, click on players. Once you're on players, you're going to see the very top right here. It says ADV options. You want to double click on that, and it's going to open up this screen right here, right? Don't get confused. Trust me, I'm a potato. You guys got this. Once you see the screen, you're going to see right here where it says renderer worker count. Don't worry about that. Make sure you click on it right here. So what you want to do here is actually click Control Shift Escape on your keyboard. Once you click on that, this little task manager is going to pop up right here. You want to click on performance, and you're going to see all this BS right here. I know. Okay, I'm kind of confused myself. Don't worry about it. And you're going to go right here. It's going to be different for you, all right? You're going to see logical processors. Mine is 12. Yours might be more or less. I don't know. And you want to divide it by 2. I know y'all ain't been to school or something like that. Y'all ain't trying to do no math, all right? But trust me, divide that by 2. It's simple math, all right? You got this. So for me, 12 divided by 2 is actually 6. Your number right here is not going to be the number that I'm basically giving you, so you're going to want to change that. So let's say yours was 8, because I think mine was at 8, which was a little bit too high. So 12 divided by 2 is pretty much 6, and you can change it to any number you want. For me, I changed it to 6, and boom, bow, you're pretty much complete. You want to exit out, and that's it. You want to save it. Make sure you save this, by the way. Then you can close out of all of this and not worry about a single thing. Make sure you right click and click on Nvidia control panel. Once you click on that, you're going to see this right here. Make sure to copy these settings right here. You're going to see adjust image settings with preview. What you want to do is click on right here where it says use my preference right here, performance thing. Yours is going to be at quality. You want to make sure to drop that down all the way to performance, and once you finally click on that, click on the middle one right here and then just apply it. All right, as simple as that. Click on apply and it'll apply it, but don't leave this screen yet. All right, don't leave the screen. Next thing you're going to do is go right here where it says manage 3D settings. Click on that, and what you're going to do right here is definitely copy down anything that I have right here. This is supposedly the best settings that you could put on your Nvidia card, so yeah, make sure you copy these. I'm not going to go through them because it's going to be a lot of talking, and I know you ain't trying to hear my voice. So boom, there goes the first page. Let me go down to the next one. Let me go right about there. You go. You can follow those steps right there. Pause the video if you do need to follow these steps, and scrolling down to the very last one right there, you want to follow those. Click on all of those settings. Make sure they're the same. Trust me, you're going to be phenomenal. And once you finally do all of those, make sure you go to the bottom right. You're going to see apply and apply these settings, and that's it from here. You can get out of this and make sure to never come back to it. Now that you have all those settings pretty much well done and said, you could finally start up modern warfare. Now trust me, these little steps that I'm giving you is actually boosting my FPS. My FPS I don't get as much because I don't have a strong PC, but I get a good amount. All right, I get actually a good 90, 95, 100 if I'm good at times. So boom, once you're on modern warfare, go to options and of course go to graphics settings. Now for me, I don't really have the best monitor, but for you guys, you might have a better monitor than me. So click on your display monitor, whatever monitor you're playing on. I have it on full screen borderless just because I kind of like popping up all the time on my tabs, but supposedly it's better to have it at full screen. I don't really know. I prefer to have it at full screen borderless. You could keep it at full screen. It's really up to your preference. Now right here is where you're definitely going to see see a big change is render resolution. 100 is like a good medium. The higher you go, the more frames it's probably going to take up from your game, and it's also taking up the VRAM usage at the top, as you can see that little bar. It's good to keep it at a good 100 because it gets your frames at a good decent amount. The lower you go, the more frames you get, but the more Play-Doh the game looks, you're going to be playing and thinking you need glasses. At custom frame rate limit, you want to make sure to put that to unlimited. You want to get the best frames out of your PC. Put that on unlimited, you're going to be a beast. Now some people decide to disable Nvidia highlights. I prefer to keep them on just in case something exciting happens or some shit. I could use it for a video. Boom pow, I'm a beast. The low latency, I keep it at enable and boost. For the Nvidia reflex low latency, I keep it at enabled plus boost. I'm gonna go through these really quickly. I'm not here to waste nobody's time. Go ahead and copy any of these that you want. I really keep everything at normal besides particle quality because supposedly this picks up the frames instead of dropping them, so put that at high right there. We got everything at normal just because I'm not being too picky with frames at the moment. As we scroll down, I have these to enabled. I have tessellation to near. On demand texture streaming, I keep that on disabled. For the shadows, I keep that at normal. We got disabled. We keep the particle lighting at normal as well. Ray tracing, we have that off so it won't look too goddamn dark. And here we at the bottom, we got both. We got normal. We got film mic SMAAT2X. I said that really slow because I didn't want to mess it up. Depth of field, keep that enabled. We got the film strength to 1. We keep that there. Now these two I highly recommend you get rid of. Goddamn, they're terrible. Disable both of these. Film grain we got at 0 just so the game won't look like pixelated as hell. And the frame rate target I'm aiming for is 60 just because I mean if I'm playing at 60 or normally, you might as well play on console, am I right? Dynamic resolution we have disabled, and that's pretty much all it. Alright, once you're done with all of that, make sure you apply settings at the bottom right. Now another good tip that one of my good friends actually told me is when you're hopping into a game, just look up all the way in the sky and do not move. Alright, once you do this, you're gonna see at the top left, your frames moving and stuff like that. They're pretty good for me right now. I don't have a top tier PC, but those are pretty good frames. The highest number that you see is pretty much gonna be the top cap of your FPS. It's not gonna go any higher than that, so that's how you could check your highest cap. Mine stops at a good 131, so that's pretty much the highest I'm ever gonna get playing Warzone with these settings. To me, that's pretty good. Alright, from coming from PlayStation and stuff like that, I'm doing pretty good for myself. When I'm moving and stuff, I'm hitting like a good 80, maybe 95, even sometimes 100. I don't really care, right? I'm not stressing too much about it. But hey man, that's pretty much it for today's video on how to pretty much get better graphics and better performance out of your PC playing Warzone. But this works on any game that you want to play as well. Your frames will go up, they'll do better at performing in any game that you play. So yeah, I hope I was really helpful to any of you guys out there trying to get your PC to run better, especially on Warzone, since I know Warzone is pretty much like the top shit right now. So yeah, if you are new, please hit that like, subscribe button. I do post a lot of Call of Duty content as well as other goofy videos. Hit that like, comment down below if I was any help, and if you guys have tips as well, comment down below letting other people know and try to help them out as well. Catch you guys in the next video. Your boy's out. Peace.